Dezrocksteady at King of the Pit TV.
Yo, mic check, microphone rec. Dezrocksteady, King of the Pit TV. I'm just sorting out my settings, so give me one moment, people. We're listening to BabyMetal as recommended. Hold on. Let me just see if this is working. One moment. We're coming through, right? Alright, yo, we're listening to BabyMetal as recommended by my man Vocal, who popped up on the patron. He's like, yo, check this out, the other one by BabyMetal. I don't know if this is a live recording as opposed to a studio recording. I don't know anything about BabyMetal in all fairness, but it is a band I have most definitely needed to check out at some point in my life. Correct me if I'm wrong, it's a Japanese girl group, right? So this is very interesting. They're relatively new. I want to say relatively. They've been knocking around for a minute, but I remember when they first sort of came about, and there was a little bit of a shock value as far as the image was concerned, which is pretty cool. Let me see if we've got comments on this. Yes, we do. Let's see if we've got any sort of information here. So it's in Japanese, isn't it? Don't know how much information we're going to be able to find out, really, via the information in the video descriptions. They went from cute anime characters to metal goddesses. BabyMetal rules. Right. It's not BabyMetal anymore, it's Lady Metal. Right, let's just jump straight in. This is track number 1, Metal Kingdom. Vocal has told me that there's potential that one of these songs might get copyrighted, and so I won't be able to really establish, that video. So what he's done is sent me a Google Drive as to where I'll just be able to listen to the audio as opposed to like using the video. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to run through. I'm sure it should be okay. There's nothing that strikes me as too daunting, but if I run into any issues, it'll be dealt with. So this first one's entitled Metal Kingdom. Let's go straight in. Track number 1. I mean, we got visuals. Is this official music video or is this like live performance? Wait, all the BabyMetal fans, I'm sure you're going to start filling me in on the lyrical content. Clearly, I don't really know what the lyrical content is going to be. Alright. Quite a theatrical element to the performance, eh? Fantastic melodies vocally. Let me just tell you though, instrumentally, yes, it is metal. Distorted guitars, powerful drums, drop tuned, but we must have heard about 4 different chords there. Essentially, we were cycling like a pop song. So I have a feeling that this band writes pop-esque songs, but colours them, you know, in this grim, grey metal, you know, perspective. Bridge section. So there's clearly some symbolic theatrical element to this, and I couldn't tell you what it is, alright? I genuinely don't know. I don't know if it's just performative or if it follows some sort of story. To be honest with you, it says Sue's voice and stage presence. We're only seeing the front woman. We aren't actually seeing the rest of the band. There's not been any view of whoever is playing the drums or the guitars, which is quite interesting, eh? And the rest of the band, dudes, you know what I mean? And they're not worth being put on the camera. I say that respectfully, you know, because it's not the selling point if that was the case, right? People love this band. And people really rate the actual musicianship of this band. This band is awesome. It'll, like, half of the stuff is made as a joke, and the other half it shows how amazing they can be when they get serious. Okay, so they take making fun entertaining very seriously. Right. Heavy. Ooh. Here we go. All right. Dude, is this a live recording? They're so tight. They're really tight. I mean, it's relatively simple. They're playing power chords, but the dung dung, they're so on point. The relation with the band is just so tight. They definitely got a click playing, you know what I mean? This is a fascinating band. This is fascinating. This is so interesting. Metal Kingdom, BabyMetal. Wow. You see, I'm missing out on the backstory of this band, so I'm seeing it as it is now, which is crazy, but she looks very young who's fronting the band, relative to when I heard the band came about, so they must have been really young when this band started. This is Sue Metal's debut as a songwriter. She knocks it out of the park. Tell me, this sounds ridiculous, but it's just due to the, let's call it a novelty of the band, the image. Is the front woman really like a metalhead, or is this sort of put together by a label? What's going on here? Because it's also aesthetically pleasing, if you know where I'm coming from. It's too good to be true. Let's keep on moving. We've got track number 2 coming up next.